Question of the day. How far away is the sun from the earth?
See, I wasn't prepared for that question because I don't have that type of expertise.
Actually, let me ask you a different question. What's the average amount of dribbles a player takes to get from one end of the court to the next?
So now I feel like you're stereotyping me. I'm more than an athlete, because you didn't know.
I'm sorry. You're also a weirdo. Where'd you get that beanie?
From my closet.
Okay,
So,
okay.
Question of the day. What is it like to have a twin? What is it like to have a twin?
I mean,
Would you know anything about that?
A little bit. I mean, I used to. Let me put it like that. It was cool. I mean, you always had someone you could, talk to, kind of about like problems at school or like your own like self problems that you might just have in your own
What are you
head.
talking about?
Having a twin.
Land the plane for me. Give me some
Okay,
specifics.
so let me just land the plane. It was a little different for me having a girl twin because you weren't stealing my clothes as much, right?
That is hilarious.
You weren't stealing
That
it
is
as
hilarious.
much because you kind of were, right? She got a lot of my hand-me-downs. Yeah, it was cool. I mean,
that was a benefit.
you didn't really let me cheat off no tests at school.
That's for damn sure.
I had to do my own work, which I hated, but
Well, you know what? If I had to do the work, you had to do the work.
right.
You weren't gonna get off easy on
No
that.
cap.
Yeah.
I mean, how was it for you? Having a brother, I guess that was like just stronger and better at basketball and things like that.
Well, you know what? You know, I was told I was gonna be better than you one day. Remember those moments?
I don't understand better than me. What do you mean?
I was told by a coach
First of all,
that I was gonna
no.
be better than you one day, and it happened.
We're all God's children, so I don't really do it. I don't. Anyways.
It's kind of funny. People are like, "Oh, what is it like to have a twin brother?" And it's like it's pretty much the same as a sibling, just a little bit closer because you're pretty similar in a lot of ways. But I mean, we did everything together. Yeah, we matched sometimes. We had the same shoes, same clothing.
I have a question
Hold
for
on,
you.
I'm not done yet. You cut me off.
Okay.
Same interests. We learned a lot from each other. We knew each other inside and out. Like, I knew when you were upset, when you were sad, when you were mad. I knew what you liked, what you didn't like. You know what I mean? We just had that. I could just look at you and just know something.
Right. And we also had the same humor too. Like
we had the same exact humor.
You didn't.
Exact humor.
You didn't have to explain. We didn't have to explain the setup of the joke. We can go in right to the punch.
Right to the punch every time.
Every time. But one thing that kind of just made me question some things growing up is why, whenever I was in an altercation with somebody, it seemed like you were never on my side. I never understood that.
Oh,
interesting.
Yeah, that is very interesting.
Oh, because you realize that might be a true statement I just said.
Well, I have to think about it. I mean, maybe it's because you weren't in the right.
Most of the time. Most of the time.
Maybe because I just felt like it wasn't worth getting in trouble over.
So like de-escalate me.
Yeah, so you wouldn't get in trouble.
No matter how it seemed, like shut up, Billy. It's like, yeah, shut up, Billy. I'm like, yo, whose side are you on? Right? I'm like, yo.
It didn't go down like that.
It
was more so like me.
You gotta get your ass beat.
It was more like me saying, okay, Billy, relax. It's not that serious, or don't even feed.
No, it was kind of like,
what are you doing? Shut up. Stop talking to him. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm like, why are you talking to me like that? I was like, get off me. Then whenever she came up to me when I was having a problem, it was always like, God, please. Really. I was like, she's never on my side. It's, oh, your sister's coming. Please, I don't want her around. She's not going to help.
My intention, my heart was to keep you out of trouble because I felt like those situations were nonsense. It was ridiculous. It was an overreaction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
I mean, there was times I kept you out of trouble as well, right? Like that time you tried
Name
to
one. Okay. We
don't want to go there?
No.
Well, you're not all that you seem to be, huh?
Well, some of us know that.
Someone check her background.
What about the ladies? Did you even understand the struggle I had?
I used to look
in
good.
regards to.
I used to look real good.
Okay. In regards to females.
What about them?
Well, I mean, hell,
What about the babies?
all
What about the babies?
all I was ever known for was Billy's sister around the ladies. Ain't nobody knew my name.
Like, you know, when girls, you know, like when girls get real, let's say frisky. Let's just put it that way. When girls are getting frisky and stuff, you don't want them to really know your sister's name. You know.
Okay. Well,
I don't
you
know
know,
if you can understand that.
for those who actually had genuine relationships with me, they had a better chance anyways.
Excuse me?
For those who had a genuine relationship with me and knew me for me, had a better chance at coming your way when they wanted to come to me and say, hey, you know, had some questions about you or interested in you. You know, if I thought they were cool, like, okay, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's just different when they're coming at me. It's like, and you could just tell right away they were just trying to get on my good side. And I don't even know your name. I don't know who you are. All of a sudden, you were my best friend. All of a sudden, you're giving me a hug every time I see you. I don't even know you.
Can you name? Can you name one that you never told me about? Has there been one you never told me?
I don't know if I ever told you, but I know there was 2 girls in high school that all of a sudden became my biggest fans. They were my biggest fans.
So they must have been my like.
I don't know if
fan.
I don't know if they knew. I don't even know what their relationship was to you, but all of a sudden I was just their focal point every single time. Every single time. I mean, I don't know.
What made you think it was for me though?
Because I had no relation to them at all. No relationship with them at all. At all. You just know. You know. You know my friend circle. You know what I'm about.
Mm-hmm.
And we have all these little cutesy girls coming around. Oh, Brittany, how's it going? You know, and wanting to give me a hug and you're, you know, acting like they're interested and whatnot. And you know, trust me, you just know. You know when it's bigger than what it looks.
Well, have you ever mistaken maybe, you know, like a girl that likes you, and you might have mistaken that for a girl that likes me?
Usually it comes around, you know what I mean? Usually the conversation all of a sudden is about you. You know what I mean? You figure it out eventually.
Yeah.
So don't think you could try. First off, he's married. What am I even talking about? He's off the market now.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Okay, shut up. You're off the market.
No,
You're off the market.
I'll tell you what. I had some girls come up and asking for you too as well. You know, they said, "Hey, I know that you said you don't want me, but your sister."
Okay, this is taking a turn.
I was like, "Hey,
this is taking
she
a
plays
turn.
basketball."
Okay, calm
but
down.
she's
This is taking a
not-
turn.
Okay.